Welcome to my next video looking at the 5 ways to well-being, and today I'm looking at the third of our 5 a day, which is be active. Now I have been in a flap about making this video. I've been worried that I'm not someone who can talk with any authority upon being active. I do find it difficult to be active. I find it hard to motivate myself. I'm not someone who goes to gym. I don't go running. I don't go swimming. I find it hard to just get up and do things. I like being sat down. But that's what these videos are all about. I'm acknowledging we all find stuff hard, and I'm saying, do you know what, I can do it. I am going to talk about it. So here we go. I'm going to convince myself and everyone else why we should be active for our well-being. As with anything, lots of studies done into this, and people who engaged in activity every day all reported that they had higher levels of self-esteem. They found they had better sleep quality, they had more energy every day, they became more resilient at dealing with life's challenges, they had better memory function, and they had improved mood and lower levels of anxiety. They're fantastic reasons to be active. And I know that we all hear about how exercise is good for our physical health, but what I thought I would do is take a look at why it's good for our mental health, which contributes to our well-being. First area I want to focus on is an area of your brain called the hippocampus. Now this is responsible for learning and memory. Now as we get older, brain cell growth tends to slow down in this area. But if we're active, we can actually reverse this. Being active restores brain chemicals within the hippocampus and stimulates growth. So it preserves us memory and it helps us to keep learning. Second area is that being active decreases cortisol. I've talked about cortisol before. It's a stress hormone. When we've got too much of it flying around us, it makes us feel really poorly. It makes us feel really anxious. And one other thing cortisol does is it actually weakens our immune system. So when we've got too much cortisol going around us, we're more prone to getting physically ill. So if we can reduce this, we're going to have better well-being. We'll not only feel less anxious, but we'll actually have better immune systems. And then the big one when it comes to being active is something I know you will all have heard. Exercising produces endorphins. So what are endorphins? They are neurotransmitters and they pass messages between different neurons in your brain. And the general message they spread around is, I feel good. That's a nice message to have flying around. Just looking at the name of endorphins explain to us what they do. The word endorphins is a contraction of 2 words. The first is endogenous, which means from within, and the second is morphine, which obviously blocks pain and can make you feel good. So endorphin is basically something that we all have inside us that we can manufacture, which blocks pain and makes us feel good. That's definitely something we all want to be manufacturing. And it works because when we exercise, these endorphins are produced, they start flowing, and they head straight towards our limbic system. And as soon as they get there, we actually physically feel good. We feel physical pleasure and a sense of satisfaction. That's something I want to be feeling. I want to be able to manufacture those chemicals. So I will be being more active. And talking about being active every day, don't think you have to go out for a big run or do a marathon, do a huge swim. It's not about that, and as you can see, it's not something I do. I do try and be active by walking every day. I do a lot of dancing. I'd highly recommend putting Fleetwood Mac on and pretending to be Stevie Nicks. That's great for stimulating endorphins. I like cleaning and do that quite vigorously sometimes to get extra exercise. I enjoy gardening. It's just finding ways in which you can build in a bit more activity. I do want to try different exercises and I am trying them, but I'm taking it at my own pace, and this is what everyone must do. Do things that suit your level of mobility and fitness. just keep in mind, all you want to do is get those endorphins flowing, get your cortisol levels down, and get all your memory and learning increased by everything going on in your hippocampus. They're the reasons we want to be active, and obviously for physical health too. Hope that's convinced everyone that we should all be being active every day. In my next video, I'll be looking at Take Notice, which is my favourite of the 5 a day. I'll be getting a bit of mindfulness in there and giving you a few tips on being mindful. So I do hope you come back for that, and thank you for watching.